Hi, I'm David Gross with Conde Systems, back with you to share a little bit of my wisdom for sublimation success. Well, today we're back in one of our Conde Systems labs where we do all sorts of printing and testing and have all sorts of fun with this thing called sublimation. Well, today we're going to focus on some new equipment, and of course in the sublimation world, equipment is what we would refer to as a necessary evil. To do sublimation, you got to have equipment. And so with this equipment we're going to talk about today, it allows you to take your business to a different level, to a whole new level. And the reason is if we print just a little bit bigger, if we press just a little bit bigger, we get to have great products that before this were very difficult. And so before me today, this video will feature about the Knight DK32. This is a heat press, and the people at Knight have been our primary heat press supplier for the last 25 years. What we have here is called the DK32. This is a press that is 26 inches, this direction 26 inches, and then this direction is 32 inches. And it's what we refer to as a drawer press. Now, some time ago, I asked Aaron Knight at the Knight Company, and incidentally, the Knight Company was founded in 1885. They've stood the test of time. And I talked to Aaron about new printers that were coming on the market and how we needed a heat press that really addressed the capabilities of these new printers. And so over here we have the new Sawgrass Virtuoso VJ 628, which in another video we'll talk more about that. And this printer will print a full bleed 24 inches wide. And so we needed a heat press that addressed that capability. And so Aaron Knight came up with this. And this press is ideal for doing such products as Chromolux metal, the Chromolux MDF, floor mats. The number of products that this heat press will open the door to is completely overwhelming. Many products, for instance, that we could only do a partial design, we now can do a full bleed, like pillowcases. We can do ceiling tiles. And an exciting product coming up soon will be the Unisub flooring. So we have all sorts of products that having this heat press and of course a printer that will print as big as we need to, it gives you opportunities that are absolutely astounding. And so what I like to do is walk you through a little bit of this heat press. We'll press, I think we're going to press a floor mat, have fun with this. Isn't this good looking? Incidentally, at condedesign.com, we now have a massive collection of print-ready art, all sorts of things for you to do that allow you to quickly make professionally looking products with our designs. They're very inexpensive. This floor mat here is an example of the designs we've done. So I recommend you check it out because it's a quick way to make great looking products for your clients. And what a great looking floor mat. I mean, that is just absolutely stunningly awesome. And now for really a very reasonable amount of money, you can be put into the business of doing this. All right, let's take a look at the press, show you how it works, and we're going to press something. Okay, the Knight DK32 press is called a drawer press because the platen, the bottom platen, opens like this. And this is a piece of Nomex that's on the bottom. The incredible advantages of this press is it allows you to press a very thick substrate up to about 2 inches. In addition, because of the closing mechanism of this heat press, we can exert an incredible amount of pressure, probably over about 5,000 pounds of pressure. And that's what we need to do for some of the Unisub products, for instance, the metal, the MDF, and Chromolux. And so you can see how it closes. Very, very nice. These are the dual closing mechanisms that exert a tremendous amount of pressure. So without the need for a pneumatic operation, we can achieve very high pressure. We have the standard George Knight electronic front panel. Allows you operation to get to the features such as the temperature and the dwell time. Very easy to do. You can adjust it up or down kind of stuff. You can get to temperature and adjust it up or down. Very easy, standard operation. Okay, we moved to the back of the machine. Two things I want to point out. Number one is the power switch, and it's a toggle switch on or off. And then this big knob here is for our pressure. In order to increase pressure, we turn it clockwise. To decrease pressure, we turn it counterclockwise. The press comes with a very rugged, strong stand with casters on it. These casters allow you to move the press, which is very convenient, and then allows you to lock the press in place to keep it from moving during operation. The DK32 requires power, obviously, to operate. Power is 220 volt, single phase, 30 amp. Very similar to what a normal home dryer is. And so it's all set up to go with the power connector. Plug it into the appropriate power and you're good to go. When selecting a spot for installation of the DK32, or any press for that matter, I recommend that you have good ventilation. Obviously over time, certain substrates smell more than others, and so ventilation, I think, is a key to proper operation of the heat press. Okay, let's have some fun. Let's do some sublimation. So I printed my transfer and we're going to put it on a floor mat, which is one of those fantastic products. And of course you get to do all the other stuff like metal and the hardboard and MDF and so many other products. But let's have some fun with floor mats. So first thing we want to do is put a little mist of Pro Spray on here. And I'll put my floor mat down. Now this video is not intended to be an exhaustive way to do floor mats, so watch my other videos. But we're going to put a mist on it. I've already lint rolled my floor mat, and so we're ready to go. Put a little mist on here. And this is Pro Spray. Pro Spray is designed to hold the transfer to the substrate. That's really all it is. And so we're going to put our floor mat on here. And again, I've already lint rolled it. And then we're going to place the floor mat on here. I've made my artwork bigger than I need to, so that I've got a really good shot of having a great transfer, great mat. All right, so now we put the transfer on the mat. It's good. We're ready to flip it over. And we're going to use we're going to use cover sheets on the top and bottom. Cover sheets just protect everything in our heat press. So flip it over, and I'm going to put our mat down, and then put our cover sheet over, and we are ready to press. This being a drawer press, we just slide it in. I've already adjusted the pressure of the heat press. That was my wall of shame. That's the outtakes that are on the cutting floor here. And so we're ready to push it in. And then we're going to close it. We're going to go for about 1:15, 400 degrees, and we'll have it. Floor mats generally are pressed at light to medium pressure, and so I probably got a little bit too much pressure as I'm becoming familiar with this heat press. A couple things about the heat press is this heat press really is a hybrid with the technology of the George Knight heating elements, and they have experience with the small presses, and it uses the same heating technology as the small and the large maxi presses. So again, this was just an incredible press that was meant to come together from the knowledge of small presses and of course the incredible successes of the large maxi presses. Of course, that sound means we're done. We're ready to open, and we'll pull it out. being able to pull it out really gives you some nice working room, I think. And then there's our transfer. We're going to pull it off here. And wow, what an awesome looking floor mat. And so we'll show you. A little warm, but still quite nice, quite nice. And again, I think I probably used a little bit too much pressure. Again, this guy really exerts heavy pressure, and that's just awesome. I'd like to close by showing you one of my favorite substrates, Chromolux metal. It is an awesome hit out there in the marketplace, and this heat press and printer will take your business to a new level. So please get in touch with your Conde rep and find out more about the DK32 and the VJ628. Look forward to hearing from you. You can always email me at dgross@conde.com. Till we meet again.
There are so many videos for you to watch, we don't want you to miss out on a single one. So click here to subscribe to Conde TV on our video channel. Click here to like us on Facebook so you don't miss out on anything. And click here to visit this product's webpage.